each other as well, so a little bit different looks on both of our teams since we last played each other, and obviously a lot of the similar core guys, but at the same time, we understand that points have been hard to come by for both teams here, unlike this recent stretch. So I think both teams are finding confidence within their systems now, having a handful of games into the season together, and it should bode well for a close game for sure.
Has there been anything defensively for what you guys have done over these last 6 games that has been the key, maybe one or two consistent factors that have happened that you guys have had going for you to keep the shots down in most games and the goals down too?
Yeah, we've had close support. When there's a battle on the wall, it seems like we have a lot of guys kind of swarm it quick, so it doesn't transpire into the other team getting into their cycle and using the points. We've been able to stop a team quick and make a couple of quick plays in our own zone to get us going offensively. So when we're struggling, it's when we don't have our guys close together and no one's talking, and we're not able to make those little breakout plays that we like to do to allow us to get to our speed.
I know you don't like to put more into one game than any other game, the previous game or the next game or whatever, but is there a little bit more to this one today, considering the standings, your first look at them this season, kind of the rivalry you guys have built up over the years?
Yeah, it's kind of odd to think that we're 30 games in. We haven't seen these guys yet because it seems like we see them all the time in that past season. We find ourselves playing in the playoffs, so we're familiar with a lot of their players, and like us, we got a couple of new guys. They got some new guys in the back end, so we're looking forward to the challenge. And like you said, these are 2 big points for both teams, and we're close in the standings. And it's getting to that point in the season now where you're kind of looking a little bit more on where you're at and what teams you're chasing. And obviously, these guys are one of them that we're chasing. So we're trying to do what we can here before the holiday break to get the job done.
Do you notice any huge fundamental differences under Trotz compared to what they've done in the past few years?
We haven't seen them yet. We really haven't had any meetings yet. We'll have some tonight to talk about them. I'm sure, just from talking to the coaches, they're playing very hard, a little bit more aggressive with their forwards and staying on the right side of the puck a lot more. So it might be a challenge for us to get behind their D and get behind their forwards, beat them up the ice. We've got to take advantage of any opportunity we can.
When you're facing one of the top forwards in the league, do you relish that opportunity?
Yeah, you look forward to it for sure, and it's a challenge. Every shift you've got to be aware of who you're out there against. This team, we're very familiar. They can strike in a quick second, so we've got to be aware of everything that's going on in the ice and make sure that we keep the puck in front of us for sure.
Are you at the point in the season where you are checking out standings? I know AB said day one he's looking at the pages and stuff. Are you guys at that point, or are you personally at that point?
Yeah, I think I am looking a little bit, especially because of the start we had. We want to try and build some streak here and gain some wins back to back and get some points going. And so now you're almost halfway through here and getting closer. So for us, it's about trying to beat the teams in front of us. And this is one of those teams here tonight, and it's a big opportunity for us to gain some big ground here and continue the streak and close it out before the break.
Thanks, man. Yeah.